Hi guys. Hi guys. So welcome back to my channel. Today it's a big day because we're making vanilla cupcakes and chocolate chip cookies. As you could see, I have the ingredients out for each. And we are gonna start with the vanilla cupcakes. So in a medium-sized bowl, I just have right here, I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of cake flour, or you could use regular all-purpose flour, but I like cake flour. 1 3/4 cup of sugar to make it all sweet. 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, I believe, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then just a pinch of salt. And we're just gonna whisk that until everything is well incorporated till everything is all one continuous color. Like that, and then just put that off to the side, and we are gonna start with our wet ingredients. So over here I just have 2 sticks of melted butter, and then it is slightly cooled to make sure it is cool. 2 large eggs, we're gonna add them. Blah, blah. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean paste. Might have to help it a little bit plop. It plopped. And we're just gonna mix that up with an electric mixer. Oops. This is what your wet ingredients should look like that. And now we are going to alternate adding the dry ingredients in 3 parts and 1/2 cup of milk, starting and ending with dry. So we're just gonna add 1/3 of the dry ingredients. when that's done, just add half of the milk. Another third of the dry ingredients. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. The rest of the milk. And finally, the last of the dry mixture. Just mix it until there's no more chunks left. I have a cupcake tray filled with all these silicone liners. I like them because they have these little grips where you could get them, and look how fluffy our batter is. We're just gonna scoop each one, fill them about 75%. This recipe makes about 16 cupcakes, so I'm gonna be doing this again, and we are gonna bake these at 350 for about 13 to 16 minutes. Now we're gonna get started on our chocolatey chippy cookies. So in a medium-sized bowl, I just have 3 cups of flour. And all of the ingredients and measurements will be in the description also. We have 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. And we're just gonna give that a whisk until everything is well incorporated, until everything is one color. And just put that off to the side, and in a large mixing bowl, we are gonna cream together 1 cup of unsalted butter with 1 3/4 cup of brown sugar and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. Just mix it together until light and fluffy. About 5 minutes. Okay, now I got 2 large eggs and we're gonna add them one at a time. There we go. Then mix. One more egg. And then we also have a splash of vanilla extract. And just mix that all together. Now this is what it should look like. We're just gonna scrape down the edges, scrapey, 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 scrapey. Now we're just gonna slowly add. Excuse me, the timer's going on. This is what it should look like, and we're just gonna slowly add the dry to the wet, well, wet-ish, until, well, combined. So I'll see you when it's combined. Okay, now I'm just unfolding a bunch of mini chocolate chips. And make sure to try your chocolate chip, just make sure it's good. It's good. Then just fold these chocolate chips into your batter. You don't want to use the mixer because the mixer could break the chocolate chips, and you have 2 baking sheets and they're non-stick. If they're not non-stick, put a piece of parchment paper on them. But mine are non-stick, so I'm not going to be using parchment paper. Now I'm just going to take a decent amount of cookie dough and just scoop. I do 6 on a pan at a time. You could do however many you want, but I make mine pretty big, so I just like to do 6. Okay, we are gonna put this in the oven at 375 for about 15 minutes. Okay, now it's time for cupcakes. I only have 3 because something happened to the rest. But yeah, I just leftover cream cheese frosting from last week. From our wicked cake last week, that's why it's green. Here is the cookies and the cupcakes we made today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week.